Rainy September 24th, 2025, and here in the greenhouse. I just want to show, I've had trouble the last few years with losing stuff, not having my heating situation down real great on my greenhouse, and several times this white sapote has died down almost to the ground and shot back. I've got a white sapote there in a pot, and I've got another one here in a pot. They haven't really done much in the way of growth. The one on the ground does amazingly. It is several years old, has never fruited or even flowered yet, but hopefully as it ages and if I can keep it going for a couple years in a row, it will do so. But that and my cherimoya seedling here, it has died back, and now it's done that a couple times, and so it has caused it on regrowth to come back as a multi-trunk shrub here in the corner of the greenhouse. And big beautiful leaves, very nice tropical look. I've been pinching back the tops, forcing some side branching on these straight up shoots. But bananas, I've had papayas several times, and they just don't like frost at all. So I'm trying something new this year. I'm taking these were I actually used this as a shade cloth around some of my new pawpaw trees for the last couple years, and also I've used these for tomato cages. It's like concrete reinforcing wire, and I'm filling them. I'm alternating between dry material. I've picked up leaves, bags of leaves that people put out. I've had dry grass from mowings. I let it dry and put in here, and just various things. And I've been alternating it with green material. You see, I just did this yesterday, and I should probably have something around them so the stuff doesn't stick out, fall out. But I'm alternating 3, 4, 5, 6 inches, just eyeballing it, of green material and brown material, and getting it as a mulch pile, contained mulch piles. And so I've got 2 around this cherimoya. I'll probably put a third one here, and I'll probably get some more put around the white sapotes. And the idea is to hopefully be able to radiate heat from these through the winter, at least just a small amount, to keep kind of microclimates here in the greenhouse. My heater is all the way at the front. This is a 40-foot long greenhouse. Heater's all the way up there, and it doesn't seem to always want to do right. I've also got a little 220 heater here that I used last year on my white sapote area, but it gets pretty expensive. My big one up there is propane, but I've had trouble keeping it running for some reason, and so I'm gonna try some alternate methods of assisting that. I'm still going to try to keep my other heaters going, but put these piles in here, and not only will it create warmth, but I water these in as I add different layers. I'll water them in, and that should be taking nutrients down as it rots and feeding the root system of the plants around them also. And then come spring, that's probably what I'll do, is totally empty these out into these areas, and it will kind of build this soil, help my soil in this areas. So a lot of stuff planted in ground in here. You see I've got sweet potato for ground covers, growing all over the place. But anyways, just wanted to show that if you've ever done anything like this and you watch this video, I'd love some comments, some input, constructive criticism, whatever you want to call it, I'm basically growing on both walls down the length of my greenhouse, and a little berm in the middle that I've been planting directly in ground. And hopefully in a few years time it'll really, I mean, it's been here a few years already, but it should do nothing but get better. My shade cloth is probably keeping some of my stuff, or not shade cloth, my roofing material has built-in shade. It's white plastic, and I can't remember. I think I ordered 55%, but I might have got 70-something% shade. And some of the reason why I believe my bananas and stuff aren't flowering, they're not getting enough sun. They're growing and they look nice, but they're not flowering. They're not growing good enough for that, and some of the other stuff's not flowering. So I feel like maybe next time I replace this, it's already a 4-year-old roof, and that plastic is doing tremendously, holding up. But the next order I make for roof plastic will be, I think, clear. And then if I have any areas that need shade, I'll shade them areas individually instead of having the whole greenhouse so shaded in. So again, I'd love to hear your comments. Love to hear what you have to say about this stuff. And maybe one of these days I'll have it going on and figure it out. This thing is doing well though. My white supplemental, look at this. September, look at this new growth I've got going. Some kind of little spider there making a web. But new growth everywhere. I have had some giant swallowtail larvae eating on it. That's okay. I leave them be. I've got some scale I've been treating. And anyways, just some ramblings and showing a few things that I've got going on here. Hopefully I'll be able to get maybe at least half a dozen of these along these back corners in my greenhouse to help protect some of the stuff with the heat. It's kind of a dead spot back here. The heat hits this wall, and I think it just kind of, there's a dead zone here along the walls of air circulation. So probably need some more fans in here and whatnot. God bless.